US police and federal agents are searching for an active shooter on the campus of Brown University in Rhode Island state. At least 2 people have been killed and 8 more critically wounded. Initial reports said a suspect had been detained, but police later said the gunman was still at large. The incident happened in a building where students were taking final exams at the Ivy League university. All right, let's go straight to DW's Janelle Dumalaon in Washington, who's tracking the story for us. Janelle, what's the latest you can tell us?
Yeah, so as you said, Anthony, there was some initial confusion. Law enforcement said that they had talked to someone that they felt might have been connected to the shooting. That turned out not to be the case. So they are now back to saying that they have nobody in custody. As such, the search is continuing. You now have police vehicles patrolling the streets in the surrounding areas around the building where the shooting took place. You also have officers on foot combing the area. We heard earlier from law enforcement, from city and state officials, as well as university officials who gave a press conference earlier today. Police are describing this as a very fluid situation still. It continues to develop from when the university first sent out an alert at 4:22 p.m. local time to university students and faculty, telling them to hide, to lock their doors, to put their phones on silent because there was an active shooter situation. We now know that those shots were first reported at the Barris and Holy building, which has the engineering and physics department. You mentioned some of the victims and that there were fatalities and injuries. Now, city officials would not say at this point whether those victims are students, but they did say that those who were injured and brought to the hospital are in critical but in stable condition. Now, in terms of the suspect, as you said, they are looking for a male dressed in black. They believe so far that they are looking for a single shooter. They could not say anything so far as to the type of a weapon that was used. They say that so far they can only say that it was a firearm. Now, of course, this was a campus with a lot of video cameras, so investigators are continuing to comb through that footage. They're also urging the public to come forward with whatever they may have that could be helpful to the investigation, whether it's photos or ring camera footage or anything else at all. Now, over here in Washington, we've also been hearing some responses on the federal level. We heard from the FBI chief, Kash Patel, who released a statement on social media earlier saying that the FBI personnel are on the scene and assisting the investigation this evening and that they will provide all capabilities necessary. We also heard from President Donald Trump, who said that he had been briefed on the shooting. He said that it was a terrible thing, and really all that was left at the moment is to pray for the victims. All in all, a very difficult time for Brown University with this shooting occurring so shortly before Christmas, and as of yet without resolution as the investigation continues.
DW's Janelle Dumalaon from Washington. Thank you.